What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 23 of our MLB The Show 24 Pittsburgh Pirates franchise mode here on the channel. And for the first time in this series, we have a National League representative for the Pittsburgh Pirates in the Home Run Derby, and that is newly acquired designated hitter Kyle Schwarber. So, Schwarbomb here, the Schwarberian, comes in with 335 career home runs. And honestly, he's on a 4-year deal? I mean, is 500 out of reach for Kyle Schwarber now that we're looking at it? Can Kyle Schwarber hit 500 home runs? Honestly, I think we might keep him in Pittsburgh till he hits 500 home runs. I don't think there's a way we don't have him hit 500 home runs. Kyle Schwarber, he is going to be a Hall of Famer here with the Pittsburgh Pirates. I am calling it now. Unless he retires in 2 seasons, then he clearly won't be. But we are going to get him very close, hopefully, to that 500 home run mark and have him retire here as a Pittsburgh Pirate, maybe. Hopefully, something might go down. Who knows? But here we go. We are getting down here to go on Shohei Ohtani in this first round of the Los Angeles Dodgers. And I mean, I get it. Shohei is a premier talent. He is someone that everyone wants to come and watch, but Schwarber here, he is just absolutely unloading on these baseballs. Like, when he hits them, he is hitting them. He is not hitting any wall scrapers. There you go, 418. He's hit a couple 460s. He's going opposite way on that one, 407. So not only is he hitting them far, he is hitting them with determination, too. He is not skimping out here in the first 2 minutes. So you gotta think sub 2 minutes, now he's got 10 home runs. That one's a mammoth shot, 450. I mean, we had the bonus time before, before the 2 minutes was even up. But there you go, we're gonna take a timeout right here. Little gas. Gotta have Schwarber here, gotta have some power. Gotta have some left in the tank here to finish up the round. He's taking a photo with Tommy Edman, I guess. And Tommy Edman's trying to give him pointers for some reason. Alright, I mean, like, Tommy Edman, of all people, is giving Kyle Schwarber pointers on hitting home runs. How many home runs does Tommy Edman have? I can't see Tommy here having a bunch of home runs in his career. I just don't really see him being the kind of guy that I want to take home run tips from, per se. I just don't really think he's the guy, personally. I think he's more like a slap-hitting utility infielder, corner outfielder type, but, maybe Tommy Edman's like low-key like a 30 home run guy, but no one actually thinks about it, because he's, Tommy Edman. I could entirely be wrong. I could be, talking down on a premier player right now, and just generally not know it. I do know he plays for the Dodgers, and he hit 6 home runs this year. Okay, maybe this is a down year. Nope, his career high is 13. He's hit 59 career home runs. Gotcha. Alright, so, again, probably not the guy I'm looking to take the most pointers from. That's just me personally. What do I know, though? We do advance to round number 2, though, surprisingly. Shohei only hit 13 home runs in round number 1. Schwarber hit 22. His longest was 463. So honestly, I think if we can keep up this kind of dominance we have right here so far in round 1, I don't see us dropping around here to Jordan average. I think Jordan will give us the biggest run for our money of any of the competitors here in this home run derby. That if it doesn't come down to Jordan just absolutely going God mode on us and hitting like 30 home runs, I don't see us really losing to anyone on the other side of the bracket. That's just me personally. I mean, Schwarber could pop off here and hit 30 of his own home runs. Who knows? Or he can kind of just lame duck out this round. He hits, 10 really early, and then he just can't hit anything straight for the next 2 minutes. That's also a possibility to happen in any round right there. He gets too full of himself, gets too in his own head, I mean, right now he's a couple wall scrapers right now. Don't think he had any of those really short home runs in round 1, but he's had a couple of them already. But I mean, hey, I guess take it when you can. There's no need to There's no need to rely on hitting, 460-foot mammoth shots every at-bat. Take the short ones when you can, I get it. But I feel like he's just not quite having that same oomph he had in round 1. I mean, he's already got 10 home runs. It's not even 2 minutes yet. It's like you got 20 seconds before the 2-minute mark. He's already at 10 home runs. Make that 11 right there off that home run derby sign. All right, that one's going dead center. Does that have enough on it? It does not. That one's just shy, though. There you go. Last hit before the 2-minute mark. That one's good for 439. Okay. So, I mean, hey, he's got his bonus time right now. He's hitting them. He's squaring them up very nice. 469. Nice. That's a new longest home run right there. 463 was the longest last round. This round, it's 469. Okay. We got Ron Acuna Jr. there. He's giving us a back massage. I get it, Acuna? That's a known power hitter right there. Guy's a 40-40 contender every season. Maybe not anymore because he only has like half an ACL now. But there you go. He was a 40-40 kind of guy. But there you go. That's a deep drive to right. Come on, Kyle. Just put your back into it, big fella. That's 373. Can we hit another 20 home run round here? I mean, do we have to use the bonus time? I think we can hit 20 home runs before this round's even over. If we can hit 20 home runs before this round's over, now I'm jinxing us right now. I am genuinely jinxing us. 436. We got 40 seconds left here in the round before we go to bonus time. There's 19 home runs. Can we get 20? That's dead center. All right, that's going to be just shy. Come on, Kyle. There you go. That's 20 home runs right there. We did hit 22 or 23 in the first round. Can we hit 25 this round? Can we, we got 22. All right, 30 seconds left on the clock. Kyle, he's gassed right now. I mean, 22 will probably be good enough to advance. But if we can just hit 2 more home runs, I mean, 8 seconds, I don't think we got it with that one. Yeah, 23. 473 was our longest home run of the round. Okay, new longest home run of the Derby, too, by the way, for Kyle. Personal best right there for the big fella. And here he goes. He's taking some selfies with Acuna and Tommy. And Jordan came close. Jordan hit 21. Like I said, Jordan really could have give us a run for our money. Mike Trout, we need 17 home runs to beat Mike Trout. I mean, if someone was going to hit 17 home runs in a home run derby, I think it would be Kyle Schwarber. I really genuinely think it would be Kyle Schwarber here because, I mean, Kyle has just done everything you could possibly want him to do so far in this derby. He's hit, 45 home runs in the last 2 rounds combined? I really don't see him not hitting 17. First at-bat. Yeah, 376 to right. That one's dead center. That one, though, he's good. I mean, Mike Trout, though, he's at his home ballpark. I get it. To have your guy represent your team at your home ballpark, that's on another world right there. That is another... That's something you kind of want to show off. It's like when Bryce Harper won the home run derby at Nationals ballpark. He went up against, future teammate, Kyle Schwarber, who lost, who beat out future teammate Rhys Hoskins. I mean, Rhys had himself a very good home run derby, but it was just not one of those, it was just one of those things right there, where it just didn't really work out. But Kyle here, he's got 11 home runs with the 2-minute mark. Come on, he got 12 by the 2-minute mark. There you go. He needs 17. He's got 12. He needs 5 more home runs. He needs 5 home runs before a home run derby victory to kind of, get himself a bit of revenge. For that loss. Possibly. Maybe that's what Kyle's thinking of, like, okay, it's his time, as he chokes out those next 2 pitches. But, there you go, big home run there. He's got 14, he needs 3 more. You got a minute 15 left, alright? You need 2 more home runs now. Come on, Kyle. That one's the tie. There you go, big fella. There you go, 438. Minute left here. Oh, he's got it. He's did it. 402. Kyle Schwarber walks it off right there against Mike Trout. You love to see that one right there for the big fella. That is what you want to see right there from your premier power hitter. I mean, if you're the Pirates, you're ecstatic right now for this guy. You want him to come out here and be productive and be, just a top power hitting player in the league. I mean, that's what you bring him in here to do. You don't bring him in to play defense. You don't bring him in to play the field. You bring him in to literally do one thing, and that is to hit home runs. That's all you bring him in here to do. It really is all you bring him in here to do. But here you go, Kyle. Hopefully he gets a start here in the actual All-Star game itself. But we never know. Let's see who's actually going to make the roster right now for the Pittsburgh Pirates. We do have a couple of teammates here on the roster, which is what you're going to see shortly here. But I just think you guys are going to be kind of excited to see who's actually here making it to the 2026 All-Star game. I think it's 2026. I'm actually not sure now that I'm not looking at my script right here that has all my titles on it, so I don't know what season I'm actually in. So maybe it'll tell me at some point All-Star Week. I'm glad it says All-Star Week Texas. That's great. I love that. But Kyle Schwarber, Chris Sale, there you go, in your opening lineup right here. Taking on the American League here. Vladdy Jr., Mike Trout. There you go, big fellas, which you'd like to see. But Kyle Schwarber, of course, he's going to be leading things off here against Brady Singer. And, yeah, Brady Singer, the righty here out of Kansas City, I believe he's out of right now. But good for him. Good for Brady Singer, making it to the All-Star game right now. Definitely something you want to see. But Kyle, here you go. He is turning things around right now. That one is driven to center field, and that is going to be a lazy fly out right there. That is not what you want to see. But we have Chris Sale on the mound. Take a look at him in his first season here in Pittsburgh. 19 starts, 240 innings pitched, a 2.25 ERA, 22% K rate, 6.5% walk rate, 122 punch outs, and a 106 whip right there. That is a very good season here. I feel like Chris Sale, he's coming into a very young rotation. He is that veteran arm here in Pittsburgh, and that's definitely helped him, I feel, take a lot of pressure where he's not in Boston being the ace. He didn't go, he goes to a very battered lineup in Atlanta where he's kind of forced to be the ace, where he was supposed to be like the 2 guy in Atlanta behind Spencer Strider, but Strider goes down with an injury. And I think Chris Sale put a lot of pressure on him in that, and they expected a lot out of Chris Sale very early in that Braves tenure, and that's not something I don't think he initially signed up for, where he was, kind of promised something else. But take on Mike Trout in that at bat, big old punch out right there. Sale is cruising so far through an inning and 2/3, third punch out of the All-Star game. Now Luis Robert, and he's going to send that one left center. Tommy Edman, he's apparently a center fielder. He's casually got that one, so that's going to end the second inning there. 1, 2, 3 go to the second. Schwarber's up for his second at bat of the night, and that's going to be a no one out, 2 on walk right there by Garrett Cole here in the third inning. Out of the pen now comes Paul Skenes in 20 starts. He is 10-5 with a 3.04 ERA on 36 innings pitched. 270 average versus lefties, a 197 average versus righties. He has a strikeout rate of 29%, so that's fairly good there for Paul. But that one's going to bleed into center field there. Albies couldn't quite cut it off, and that's what you want to see. That's not what you want to see, actually. It's what you want to see if you're a Corey Seager. Not what you see if you're Paul Skenes. There you go. Big punch out there of Gunnar Henderson. That's Skenes' first punch out here of the All-Star game. Next at bat, Connor Wong. I'm surprised Connor Wong made the All-Star game, but a hot shot there to Christian Walker. And Wong beats out the double play right there. Weird hop did get Walker's normally a very good defensive first baseman, but a punch out there does end the inning there. Royce Lewis. That's going to send us off to our next inning of work here. Kyle Schwarber up 1-0 here, and that's going to be his second walk-on the game. That's what you like to see. A big, big walk right there. But out of the pen here comes Forrest Whitley, 42 games, a 3.96 ERA. And there you go. It's a ground ball, backhanded by Ryan McMahon. That's over to first in time for out number 1. So 1 up, 1 down now here as we are going to have up now the 4-hitter Esteury Ruiz. Ruiz swings and misses at that splitter. There you go. That's 2 outs now here in the 9th. And can Forrest Whitley go 1-2-3 in his first career All-Star game? And Jonah Heim strikes out swinging in the American League. Loses here to the National League. That's what you like to see. 3 pitchers here out of the Pittsburgh Pirates system. They shut out the American League All-Stars. No save there because we're up 13-2. Schwarber had 3 at-bats. I guess 3 plate appearances, 1 at-bat, 2 walks. Take a look here at the trade deadline. Tigers acquired Bryce Miller for Riley Green. Temple for Keon Kella. Mullins goes to the Padres. Goes to the Giants from the Padres. Okay. Mickey Moniak goes to the White Sox. And those are the Rangers from the White Sox. Okay. Bobby Dalbec gets traded to the Brewers. Alcantara gets traded to the Mariners from the Cubs.